Good morning, everybody. I'm Coda. How are we doing? This is Paladin Gaming. Welcome back to the channel. We are starting our first episode of Car Mechanic Simulator today. This is the 2018 version. It just released on PlayStation a few weeks ago. I've logged about 20-something hours into the game already, and I'm really liking it, so we're going to start a new save today, and we're going to start our own garage. Alright, so here we are in our tiny little one-space garage. We start off with our tire tools. We start off with a little toolbox. We get our spring puller. We really don't get much of a workbench. We don't even get the workbench, and we get a little computer. And our engine stand, which we can't even use because we don't have an engine crane. Alright, so let's open this up. Settings menu. That's not what I want. Inventory is completely empty. We don't even have access to the warehouse yet. So let's open up our orders. Okay, we'll take that one. Alright, so we got this. We're gonna move this car over to the lift so we can grab that second order. Sorry, so that's just brakes. So he wants fresh oil and tires. So we're gonna pop the hood. We're gonna pull this bitch up on the lift. Take this, move it over to the lift, and then we're gonna drain out the oil. Yeah. I'm gonna move it back. Oh, we already got another call in. So there's that. So now we can start taking off the tires. We don't have any examined. Oh crap, I forgot we're in a new. Ooh, so it's gonna need all new tires. Let's see what we got. We need an air filter, we need 4 tires, and a fuel filter. Change and drain oil. Alright, first of all, I need to pull off these tires anyway, because we need to figure out the sizing so we can order new tires. Alright, so there's one. I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, so let's go over to the computer. We know we need an oil. Was it? Crap, I already forgot. Was it oil or fuel filter? I think it might have been both. It's an air filter and a fuel filter, and then 4 tires. Okay, so we need an air and a fuel filter. So this is our little area. We have rims, tires, performance parts, aftermarket body parts, custom plates, your main part shop. You got a body standard body shop to replace stock parts on cars like the fenders and such. You've got custom interiors, you've got custom gearbox. So this is the site we're mainly going to be using, is this standard site, which comes with all the stock parts that you can find on all the cars in the game. Alright, now doing that, I've already forgotten again what we need. Air, fuel. Okay. It's just an air filter, no special thing. If you start playing this game on your own, you're going to find that there's filters like this with like 14 different things in parentheses, and you're going to buy the wrong one a lot of times, but it's okay because usually you can resell them for at least half their value, or you can plug them into a different car and get your money's worth. So it's not a big deal. So, because I do it all the time on my regular save game. I just forget what I'm looking for and I grab the wrong thing. Fuel filter. Alright, let me get the tire shop open just so we... I wish this camera wasn't so slow. Standard tire B. Okay, now I need to go into my inventory. 205, 55, 16. 205, 55, 16. 16. 205, 55. Bam. So now what we want to do is come over here to the tire changer, and we're going to go separate parts, and we're going to separate the tire from the rim, and then you're going to take it back, and then you're going to hit install, and you're going to do this with the brand new tire, and it's going to install it. But beware, I'll show you when this is done. Notice how now if you open up your inventory, see the little, on this one, the bottom left, see how it's got that no can do, like, white rim and the red little thing next to it? That means that the tires are not balanced. So you have to come over here and you have to balance them before you can put them back on the car. I learned this the hard way. I got really mad at the game the first couple times I played it because it wouldn't let me put tires back on cars, and I was like, well, is this just a bug? And then I looked it up and I realized that I was just retarded and didn't balance them before I put them on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mount these back up one at a time so I don't get confused. Yeah. There's that. Take that. It kind of annoys me when people don't want you to change the rims or to get new rims because the rims are like shitty and then your tire's brand new and it just looks weird, but to each their own, I guess. I've already spent like $1,000 on this car and I haven't even gotten paid yet, so the stingy in me is not too worried. Alright, now we can take this one and put this one back on the car. Ooh, my frames are acting up real bad today. They put out an update, a tiny update for the game. I think it was just for stability. I'm not really sure what it was, but the game wasn't really running that bad to begin with. Now I'm noticing a lot more skips and freezing and frame drops and stuff than I was. We need new brakes too. The calipers aren't that bad, though the calipers still look almost brand new, so I'm not really worried about it. The way I see it is if the part looks like it's affecting the driver and the passenger safety, then I'll change it. Like this, look, this brake disc looks pretty bad, but everything else that goes into stopping the vehicle looks like it's pretty on point, so I'm not gonna fuck with it too bad. And that looks like a Volkswagen to me, I don't know why. Alright, so now we have the last tire going on. So now we gotta climb up in here, find the fuel filter. Where are you? It's usually like up in here somewhere. Oh, is that it right there? I think that's it. Oh, it's going to tell me. Yep, accessible from engine bay. I hate that. A lot of motors have the fuel filter, like, sometimes on the bottom. A lot of them have them up top. Like, this one is just kind of chilling here. I don't get why it floats. I don't understand. There's the fuel filter. And now, part unmount. Now we gotta take off these friggin' clips. I hate these clips on the air filter covers. They're so tedious to deal with. The other thing that you'll hear me complain about a lot is the rods, the push rods, the valve push rods that go into the engine, like down underneath the head cover and all that crap. And they have the rocker arms on them. No, I don't want that. I want this. There's that. Ooh, so you can check the dipstick too to see if you want to fill it up more, and that's just this thing right here. It'll pull it out, see how it's just a tad. The line right below max is usually where you want to have it filled to, but we're pretty full, so I'm not really worried about it. That'll get them at least until their next inspection or something. So let's put this bitch down. See, it'll show that we fixed everything. And now we just go over here and we hit finish order, and they're paying us $2,300 because we did all the work. So we just made $1,500 on that car. Move this car to the car lifter. Now I'm going to check our orders again. This one's just brakes. I'm trying to stay with the ones that are minimal to do because we don't have a lot of money yet and we don't have a lot of tools to fix things. Ooh, and that's a nice Audi. Ooh, that's a nice Audi. Check. Ooh, this engine could use a little bit of work, but they're only complaining about the brakes, and it's a newer model car. So here's the catch, okay? So a lot of the older cars use calipers and pads in the front, and then ventilated brake discs, and then a lot of them use brake drums and brake shoes and the cylinders and stuff, and the brake drums in the back. But these newer models, they all use pads and calipers and stuff. So I'm just going to go over here to the computer, and I'm going to order all the stuff that I need for the brakes so I can just swap it all out right quick. Do a general search. See, now we've got our calipers, we've got our caliper cylinders, we've got our brake discs, we've got our pads, all that stuff. Now we can just run through and swap the brakes out real quick and finish up this kit. It wasn't even all that. See, so now we have extra brake parts for the next car. I kind of say fuck it, let's just put new brakes on it just because we bought them, we might as well use them. It's so satisfying to see fresh parts on a car, I don't know why. It's just satisfying to see that brand new brake disc back there and to know that your brake disc is like brand new. We already fixed most of the stuff. We just got 2 more brake pads to go. And they're both in the back because we just replaced 2 front. And this should be done. We only got 300 bucks for that job. It's not bad. We almost made all our money back. A lot of that though was because I jumped the gun and I bought 4 ventilated brake discs instead of 2 of each brake disc. So this one is also just, it's a brake caliper, an ABS module, and a brake disc. Alright, so caliper, ABS module, and a brake disc. Alright, so caliper, brake disc, and an abs. Man, those things are expensive. Alright, so let's try to find the ABS. Oh yeah, that ABS is trash. What's this gonna be, like 15%? Oh man. Man, and then you got this pump that's like brand new. Like, how is your pump brand new, but your like module itself is garbage? I really don't understand how that works. So we did the ABS, we need the caliper and the brake disc. Brake disc is going to be in the back, so that's one of the back tires. But I think I see it already. I think it's this one right here. So that one is rusty as all hell. This disc is fine. That disc is brand new. There's the caliper. Yeah, and it's that disc. Okay. Excuse me. Man, this car is in beautiful shape. It must be like brand new. Alright, so now let's drop the lift and make sure that we've done everything. Yeah, so we're gonna get 1,200 bucks for that order. There's 5,200. We just about made our money back. We're almost in profit now. So what we can do, oh, that's orders, I want inventory. All this crap that we have that's bad, we can sell and get rid of, because we can't repair it yet. So the only way to profit off it, oh, I just opened a crate on accident. Cool. We got a bunch of stuff. That one's garbage. Anything that's like below 80%, I usually get rid of, because that's when they start marking it as like you didn't change the part because you put like a crappy part on a car, so it doesn't count as being changed. What's this one got on it? Oh, there's a barn find. We can check that out once we've leveled up some more. I'll mark it on the map anyway, just to get that out of the inventory. So once we unlock the warehouse, we're going to take all these good parts that we have in our inventory, and we're just going to throw them in the warehouse. For today's episode, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
I'd breathe you in, I let you go.